What a shitty game. What a horrible game, in my opinion. I'm so irritated because we had this game. Eagles lose 20-27, unfortunately, yesterday. And our defense played so well, and our offense played so well. Aside from the running game, it all stems down to Doug Peterson and how bad his play calling is. His play calling is irritatingly bad that I'm just disgusted, okay? I mean, Carson Wentz, 46, 333 yards, 2 TDs, an interception, sacked 6 times. 6. Okay, that's obviously a problem. That means there's something wrong on the O-line, and it comes down to Jason Kelce and his undersized garbage shit ass. He's horrible. I hate Jason Kelce. I want him off the team. His brother Travis Kelce can be better than him at center. Horrible. It's horrible. Spunky, what's up, man? Yes, on to the Giants. Thank God. I'm so happy. Okay, it's not going to be a long video. I don't care. It is what it is. I expected us to win, but we didn't. We had the game in the bag. Darren Sproles, 10 rushes for 48 yards. Wendell Smallwood, 3 rushes for 4 yards. 4 yards out of your one of your leading backs. Oh, hold on. Let's look at LeGarrette Blount's 0 for 0. They didn't run LeGarrette Blount yesterday at all. They didn't run him at all. That's absolutely unacceptable. What's the point of getting him in the offseason if you aren't going to run him, Doug Peterson? And then Doug Peterson's press conference, he didn't say not one word about it. Okay? I don't care if Blount was in the doghouse. I don't care if Blount... Unless Blount got hurt really, really bad, then that's the reason why he shouldn't be in the game. But let us know that, because LeGarrette Blount, there was no reason why he shouldn't have been in that game. Yeah, Doug Peterson literally needs to hand over the play calling to Jim Schwartz. I believe it. I believe so. I think Jim Schwartz needs to be our head coach. I'm not calling for his head right now. I feel bad for Doug Peterson. The guy sucks. He's calling his stupid dink and dunk plays. He's calling these shitty runs. We ran the ball like 13 times, and we passed it for like 46. 46. What do you think's going to happen if Carson Wentz throws the ball that much? He's going to get intercepted, or there's going to be something that happens. And Doug Peterson says in his press conference, we just need to fix it. Fix it. Run the ball. You have LeGarrette Blount. The guy had 18 touchdowns last year in New England, and I understand that it's a New England offense and da-da-da. But when you're on the 1 yard line, you're on the 1 yard line no matter what team you are. Okay? Literally, remember what team, okay? I want to move on from this game, but I have to talk about it because it just irritates the ever-living shit out of me. It's not fair. Frank Reich should be calling. What's the point? He was one of the best. I loved him and when he was in San Diego. I loved him. But pretty much our head coach and play caller is a backup quarterback. That's who our head coach is. He's a backup quarterback. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Okay, Zach Ertz, 5 receptions, 97 yards. Alshon Jeffrey balled out, finally, 92 yards and a touchdown, thank God. Torrey Smith, Wentz is just overthrowing. He's underthrowing. It's so... I don't know anymore, man. Of course, Jake Elliott misses a field goal, a wicked easy field goal. Of course we do. I'm so done, and I'm going to move on from this game because no one really expected us to win. We're 1-1. Dallas got hammered last night. The Giants are going to get hammered tonight, and we're going to move on. It is what it is, but I'm just more upset at the play calling. I'm so sick of the bullshit play calling. We call the same plays over and over again. Okay, we need to start running the ball, especially when it's a small game like this, where in the second quarter it was 6-3. So why not run the game? Why not run the ball? You have LeGarrette Blount, who statistically, I say this all the time, It's ridiculous. I say it all the time. LeGarrette Blount gets better as the game goes on. So why aren't we running him? Okay? Honestly, for the Giants game, because I have a feeling that we're going to win against the Giants, I think we should try Stefan Wisniewski at center over Jason Kelce. Okay? I think he really, really should. And run Blount the whole game. Okay? Just run him because the Giants have a really, really good defense. Their offense might not be good, but their defense is really good. And if Wentz is going to throw it, if Wentz is really going to throw it that many times, he's going to eventually get picked off by Giants D. It's just, I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read the comments as they go along, and I apologize. Yeah, well, Doug Peterson is just horrible, and he's just a horrible coach. I feel bad. I feel bad because I want him to be good, and he's a very likable guy. He's very likable. He's like a teddy bear, I feel like. Every time he goes onto the stand, I love playing with him. Yeah, Doug Peterson was our coach last year. I don't know what Heyman's talking about. Maybe he's talking about 2 years ago. Who knows? Who knows? But Carson Wentz is definitely overthrowing the ball. He's underthrowing the ball. Those couple to Torrey Smith looked pretty bad. But what do you expect? When you toss it 55 times a game, one or two of them is going to end up going over and under. If we started running the ball and we split it up to where it's like 30-30, and we just kept running the ball, I think that Wendell Smallwood needs to be gone. He's absolutely atrocious. He had -1 receiving yards, and he had four rushing yards. Okay, why isn't Corey Clement in the game more? Why isn't he? He looked so good in preseason, and I know I don't like talking about preseason guys like that, but let Corey Clement run the ball. Okay, because clearly Wendell Smallwood is atrocious at the position. You're not running LeGarrette Blount and Darren Sproles. You need him for the receiving part of the game. Why isn't Corey Clement running the ball? Yeah, Andy Reid was definitely calling most of the plays when Doug Peterson was there in Kansas City, I believe. I really do believe that. But I don't know what anyone else thinks. Why are we running Corey Clement? If we're not going to run Blount, then why are we running Wendell Smallwood? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's horrible. I mean, we can't do this against the Giants. We can't. Cowboys fans making excuses. I'm not even talking about the Cowboys. I love it. Not even a Cowboys fan. Never mind. But the Cowboys do suck. They really do. They got hammered by Denver, which doesn't make any sense. I love arguments on my comments. Well, anyway, Alshon Jeffrey looked really, really good. Zach Ertz is starting to finally have two consecutive games of him being good. Aguilar had a touchdown, nice. He showed up twice. Still don't believe in him. Still don't. Okay, we held Kareem Hunt to 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. We held him really early in the game, but then obviously our corners let him get by. It is what it is. But, and why is it always when Carson Wentz throws a touchdown, it's because of he knocks it off some guy's head, or it's a tip ball or anything like that. He doesn't get those true interceptions, and I feel bad. Everyone's like, oh, Carson Wentz fucked up, blah, blah, blah. It's so stupid. I hate it, but it is what it is. So I'm okay that we lost the game. I'm fine with the fact that we lost the game. I mean, it is what it is. It came down to a close bullshit play calling by Doug Peterson. We're on to the Giants, and I'll be at that Giants game. Oh my God, it's Giants time. I can't wait. We go to home opener against the Giants. I will be there. I'm waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to probably do a video every single week until I leave for Philadelphia. But I'm about to get off this. If anybody has any other questions, comments, or concerns, let me know now, please. What is going on in the comments? I'm sorry, I'm just reading. Spunky, don't let these clowns get to you, Spunky. But Doug Peterson was definitely not he was the offensive coordinator, but I believe Andy Reid was calling most of the plays. I do believe so. And even if Andy Reid said I let Doug Peterson call the plays, it's just a ploy. So if they did lose, they can just blame it on Doug Peterson and not Andy Reid. In my opinion, that's my opinion. But all right, guys, I'm way off this. Like I said, week 3 is coming up at home. Go Birds! Shout out to all my dudes. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.